I want to talk about something that just a little lighthearted. What's some of your favorite comedies out there? Mine has to be one of my favorites of all time, and an underrated movie would be What About Bob with Bill Murray and Richard Dreyfuss. I believe that came out in 1991. Funny movie. I mean, Bill Murray is hilarious in just about every movie he plays in, but he's so funny in that movie. I mean, he's like a pest. He won't go away. He's just constantly hounding Richard Dreyfuss. He's constantly hounding him and his family. You know, he's like kind of a mental case. And by the end of the movie, he's hounding Richard Dreyfuss so much, Richard Dreyfuss becomes the crazy one. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. What About Bob? Bill Murray, hilarious. That's my favorite Bill Murray movie. What's another comedy that I like? Bring It Down the House. I like that. Dana Owens, Queen Latifah, Steve Martin. That was a funny movie. I'm a dude. I kind of like romantic comedies too. I liked Hitch with Will Smith and Eva Mendes, I believe is her name. That was a good movie. You know, no real side-splitting laughs in it, but you know, it's a romantic comedy and it holds your interest. I'm just trying to think of some funny movies that just roll and just hilarious. Let's see. I kind of find movies that are serious with bits of humor sometimes funnier than movies that are intended to be funny. Like, there's a lot of funny lines in the first Rocky. If you go back and watch that, it's Rocky 1 is more of a romantic movie between Rocky and Adrian, but he's got a lot of funny lines in there, you know, between him and Mickey and Adrian and him and the mafia guy. I don't know if some of those lines with the mafia guy are ad-lib, but I thought they were real funny. I like Dutch with Ed O'Neill. That was funny. Kind of underrated movie they don't show. I don't see it very often on cable. I don't see it very often, but I could have it on DVD or Blu-ray, one of them. And that was an underrated comedy. What else is there? Let's see. I'd say some of the best comedies are the ones where they, of course, catch you off guard, where you didn't see something coming. Kind of like boxing, the people who get knocked out or when they didn't see the punch coming. But I think some of the best comedies are those moments where you're like, wow, I didn't know that was going to happen. I'm just trying to think of what was the 80s or 90s, what had a good comedy. I don't like a lot of the comedies that, you know, come out lately. It's just, you know, a lot of filth and trash and promoted by companies like, what was that movie where the dudes all went on vacation where Mike Tyson punched the guy while they were playing Phil Collins? I didn't really like that movie. The sequel didn't do that as well either, but they were saying that was the funniest movie of all time. I was like, man, please. What are some funny comedies? Write in the comments some of your favorite comedies out there. I know TV shows, I like Martin, which is always on. Cheers. Let's see, Seinfeld was funny. My favorite TV comedy of all time have to be The Office. I mean, Steve Carell, I mean, that's one of the funniest shows ever. Just how they shoot it like a reality show, and then his looks he gives the camera, and just the way they'll turn slow, and Jim will say, "What's?" My favorite characters on The Office would have to be Steve Carell, Jim, Pam, Michael Scott, and Steve Carell. Jim, played by what's his name? Drawing a blank again. But Office season 1, 2, Seasons 1 and 2 to me are the best. Once Steve Carell left the show, to me they might as well have just ended it. It didn't work at all. I thought the only person that could have replaced Steve Carell might have been Greg Kinnear. I don't see much of him lately, but he has the same type of comedy style as Steve Carell. I thought he'd been a great fit, but they tried Will Ferrell, they tried a couple other actors, and it just didn't work. It's like trying to have Dallas without JR. It don't work. You have to have JR. Office had to have Steve Carell. Anyway, tell me some of your favorite comedies. If I can think of more, I'll make a part 2 to this. This is the J. Roos Theory. Thanks for watching. Comment, share, subscribe. Don't be a media zombie. Think for yourself. Be fearless.